Recently, Mendix and AWS announced their expanded relationship to enable organizations to rapidly build modern application experiences. This expanded relationship allows customers to now purchase Mendix and several solution templates through the AWS marketplace. In addition to simplifying the purchasing process, both sides are investing time in joint R&D roadmaps, allowing developers to leverage services easily when building intelligent solutions. To demonstrate the power of this partnership, we're going to take a look at a smart app designed to improve the logistics of transporting goods by leveraging several different AWS services. This intelligent IoT connected app has been designed to improve the process of transporting perishable goods, such as fruit. Often, when transporting fruit, it's important that there is a consistent temperature inside the container that they are being transported in. It's important that when a container's temperature goes outside ideal thresholds, that someone investigates the issue. Via this overview, operations managers can create routes for their delivery trucks and assign goods to certain containers. Each container can control its temperature and humidity to ensure that the perishable goods are kept in optimal conditions. We can see that there are already several routes planned or in progress. To view live information about the delivery, we can click on a truck. This will open up this live dashboard, allowing us to view information about the truck and the containers. This app subscribes to AWS IoT Core to receive data from sensors attached to the truck and each container. The truck sensors report the current performance and GPS position. The sensors in the container are measuring the temperature and humidity. At the top here, we can see a map with live position of where the truck currently is. Next to it, we can see a visual of all the containers on the truck. Selecting a particular container allows us to see more detail below about the live temperature, backup compressor, humidity, and lock. Let's switch over to AWS IoT Core to see the same live IoT stream. Inside AWS IoT Core, we can see all the things that are set up to monitor the trucks and containers. If we open up the test harness, we can subscribe to the sensor topics to see the live data streams. AWS IoT can support billions of devices and trillions of messages. It can process and route these messages to AWS endpoints and other devices reliably and securely. Each of the sensors is publishing their data to AWS IoT Core, and the Mendix app is subscribing to this data using the AWS IoT connector, leveraging the MQTT protocol. The IoT things have been set up so that when they receive data, they are sent to Amazon TimeStream. Amazon TimeStream is a fast, scalable and serverless time series database ideal for IoT solutions. During the truck's journey, there may be occasions where the conditions of the containers fall outside the threshold set. When this happens, we need to be notified. Using AWS SNS, we're able to push an email and a web notification to the user to warn them that they need to take action. For instance, when the temperature goes above our threshold, we receive an alert asking us to take action. The app suggests that we turn on the backup compressor to help reduce the temperature. Using the switch here, we can turn on the backup compressor. The Mendix app will publish a message to AWS IoT Core using MQTT on a dedicated topic to tell the backup compressor to turn on. On the AWS IoT Core, we can see the message has been received from the Mendix app to turn on the backup compressor. Now that the compressor has been turned on, we can see the temperature on the container is reducing. To help investigate further what has been occurring inside the container during the journey, we can click on the detailed history to view more information. This overview allows us to view historical sensor data by live querying Amazon Time Series DB. In this overview, we can change the period we're looking at, allowing us to get more insight into what has been going on over the last hour, 4 hours, or day. The Mendix app is leveraging the JDBC TimeStream driver to query the IoT data tables, then displaying this in charts and data overviews. If we switch over to AWS TimeStream, we can see the raw data that the Mendix app is querying from to create the visualizations. From this overview, we can test out queries using this query editor, before deciding to use these queries in the Mendix app to pull and use data. Once the truck arrives at the destination, a receiving clerk can complete the receival and trigger an inspection process for the quality inspectors. Quality inspection for perishable food is required to ensure that the items are in acceptable conditions. This Mendix app also contains an offline mobile app allowing quality inspectors to perform checks. They can see a list of pending, running, and completed inspections. Upon the inspection process trigger, a new inspection lot for each product is automatically generated for the quality inspector. By drilling down on the inspection, we can answer several questions about the quality of the products. This process can often be very time-consuming and error-prone. Often, new inspectors struggle to understand how to check the quality of the items. To help with this process, one of the teams suggests using an AI image recognition on the photos taken. By leveraging AI, inspectors would be able to quickly check the quality of delivered items before deciding to accept them. Luckily, this change is easy to implement with the power of Mendix and AWS. Mendix applications are built using visual models rather than traditional coding methods. Developers leverage the Mendix platform to build full-stack applications by modeling the UI, logic, and data. To begin making changes to the app, we can open up the app in Mendix Studio Pro. We'll open up the same mobile page we showed earlier inside the page editor. We want to make sure that when a photo is uploaded, we're able to process it using AWS recognition. Currently, we don't have a connector in our project for calling AWS recognition. However, Mendix provides a marketplace with a large range of ready-to-use capabilities to extend your apps. If we search on the Mendix marketplace for AWS, we'll see a wide range of platform-supported functionality such as IoT, SNS, S3, and recognition. To start using this functionality, all we need to do is click Download. This will add the functionality to our project, enabling us to drag and drop it onto our application. To do so, we need to create a new microflow. A microflow is a low-code visual approach to building functions. Inside this microflow, we'll need to pass the image to AWS recognition, process the results, and present back some information. Now that the functionality to call recognition is available, we can simply drag it onto our flow and configure it. We'll need to set the relevant API keys and parameters. We'll then save the resulting text to our inspection so that our mobile inspection can see the results. To view the returning results from AWS recognition, we need a new text value. We'll add a text widget onto the page and connect it up to the result attribute. Now that our changes are complete, let's deploy them to our AWS EKS cluster. Using the Mendix private cloud offering, customers can easily set up, control, and provision new environments on Kubernetes, without having to have technical knowledge of Kubernetes. Now that our application package has been built, we can transfer it and deploy it. The Mendix private cloud will communicate with the AWS cluster to ensure the new updates are released. The application is now ready and available for users to start using. If we open up the mobile app and take a photo, we'll see the response back from AWS recognition. In the last few minutes, we have shown you a connected IoT logistics app designed to simplify and improve the process of transporting goods. This app leveraged several AWS services including IoT Core, SNS, TimeStream, and EKS. Finally, we made a change to the application using AWS recognition to demonstrate the speed of development when using the Mendix platform. This change was then pushed out to users leveraging the Mendix private cloud features. The combination of Mendix and AWS provides a unique offering to the market, which you can start benefiting from today. Go make it!